You woke up, but something felt wrong. Not late, not early, but off. Why? Because your alarm doesn't understand you. It screams at 6 o'clock a.m. Even if you slept at 3, even if your body begged for more, it doesn't care. It's just a timer. But what if your alarm knew you, listened, watched, predicted? Here's the shocking truth. 85 million Americans wake up feeling tired every single day. That's 1 in 4 people. Because their alarm clocks are ancient. Still using the same tech from 1956. Yeah, that's when the snooze button was invented. And since then, nothing changed. Until now. Meet the smart alarm. No, not just smart, aware. This device doesn't wait. It learns. It listens to your breathing, watches your REM cycle, and wakes you in your perfect moment. Imagine this. You're dreaming. Your heart rate dips. The smart alarm senses it, then gently wakes you. Not too soon. Not too late. Just right. How? AI. But not just buzzwords. We're talking real-time biometric analysis, backed by clinical sleep studies, and powered by machine learning tuned to your body. Think about that. Tech that feels you, knows you, and protects your most valuable resource, rest. Now ask yourself, how much is a perfect morning worth? A better job interview? A calmer commute? A stronger memory? A healthier body? In 2025, the average American spends $209 per year on caffeine just to stay awake, yet sleeps with a $10 alarm. Backwards, right? This smart alarm costs just $129 one time. No subscription. And it could give you back on 200 hours of quality rest each year. That's 50 full days, gone or gained. So what's it gonna be? Can your alarm do that? Pause. Breathe. Think. Because this isn't just a gadget. It's your new morning. And we haven't even told you the crazy part yet. Let's break this down. Your body has a clock. Not digital. Not battery-powered. Biological. It's called the circadian rhythm. It controls your sleep, your hormones, your temperature, even your mood. Disrupt it and you feel it. Groggy, angry, unfocused. Ever wake up feeling drunk? That's sleep inertia, a real scientific term. And it lasts up to 4 hours, even with coffee, even with cold showers. Here's the kicker. It's 100% preventable. You just need to wake at the right moment. Not when you're in deep sleep, but in light sleep, the sweet spot. Old alarms don't care. They don't know. They just ring and ruin you. Smart alarms use motion sensing, sound analysis, and even infrared monitoring. Some models scan your oxygen levels. Others sync with fitness wearables. Together, they create a sleep fingerprint. Yours. No one else's. And they learn. Every night. They adjust, adapt, and wake you gently. Some use vibration. Some play soft tones. Others simulate a sunrise on your wall. Imagine a soft glow rising slowly as birds chirp and your brain says, yes, now. That's the tech. But here's the human side. Real people. Real stories. Maria, 38. Teacher. 2 kids. Suffered burnout. Switched to a smart alarm. Her words. By week 2, I cried. Not from exhaustion, but relief. Kevin, 26. Athlete. Struggled with muscle recovery. Turns out his old alarm woke him during deep wave sleep. The worst time. With smart alarms, his inflammation dropped by 32%. Dr. Lynn, sleep specialist. She says, this isn't a gadget. This is precision medicine for your brain. Let that sink in. Medicine. Without pills. Without prescriptions. Just timing. Just tech. Just awareness. Think of your brain like a symphony. When you wake up wrong, it's like starting the concert in the middle. Off key. Confused. No rhythm. But when the smart alarm wakes you, it's like a conductor cueing the orchestra. Every neuron in sync. Now let's talk about sleep debt. Yes, it's real and terrifying. Lose 2 hours of sleep nightly? That's 14 per week. 728 per year. That's 30 entire days. Gone. You're aging faster. Your memory? Duller. Immune system? Weaker. Reaction time? Slower than a drunk driver. And guess what? The CDC now classifies insufficient sleep as a public health epidemic. That's how big this is. But here's what's wild. Over 74% of Americans have never tried a smart alarm. Not once. Why? Because no one told them. Until now. Now you know. And knowing changes everything. Because once you've felt it, that perfect morning, that clear mind, that burst of focus at 9 a.m., You never go back. Never. Let's zoom out. Way out. Look at the world. Japan. Top-tier tech. Yet? The most sleep-deprived nation on Earth. Over 40% of workers sleep less than 6 hours. Companies literally rent nap pods because exhaustion is now a business cost. A global crisis. South Korea? Same deal. Teens sleep under 5 hours. Suicide rates linked to academic pressure and lack of rest. Even in Silicon Valley, the place that built our gadgets, the founders now wear sleep rings, monitor melatonin, block blue light because they know sleep is performance. Elon Musk tracks his own REM cycles. LeBron James sleeps 12 hours per night. Jeff Bezos swears by 8 solid hours. Coincidence? Not at all. These leaders don't guess. They optimize. And you should too. But here's what they don't tell you. Most companies still sell you trash alarms. Cheap plastic. No intelligence. No insight. Just loud noise. Why? Because it's cheaper to keep you tired. More coffee. More impulse buys. More pills. More problems. But smart alarms? They disrupt that cycle. They don't just wake you. They free you. And we're not talking future tech. This is now. Top models? Hatch Restore 2. $199 comes with soft glow lighting, meditation sounds, and app syncing. Sleep Me Dock Pro $499 regulates bed temperature. Great for hot sleepers. AI adaptive wake times. Lofty clock $149 minimalist design. Built-in breathwork. No smartphone needed. Withing sleep mat $129 no wearables. Goes under mattress. Monitors heart rate, snoring RM. These aren't gimmicks. They're sleep coaches with real science. Real numbers, and real results. Let's go deeper. What does a smart alarm actually detect? Body movement, heart variability, respiratory rate, room temp, ambient light, snoring patterns, sleep stage changes. And the tech keeps learning. It knows Monday stress, knows Friday fatigue, knows if you're sick, knows if you're jet-lagged, and adjusts automatically. Think about it. You sleep 1/3 of your life. That's 26 years in bed. Why trust that to guesswork? Now let's bust a myth. But I wake up fine. Really? Fine is not optimal. Fine is not flow state. Not memory boosted. Not high performance. And here's the truth. Most people don't even know what real rest feels like. Because they've never had it. Ever. But once they do, they feel superhuman. More focus. Faster reflexes. Better skin. Lower cortisol. Fewer sick days. All from timing your wake up. Not pills, not powders, not hacks, just precision sleep. It's like having a personal assistant for your brain, one that never sleeps. So you can. Still not convinced? Let's run the math. Caffeine spend, $219 year. Smart alarm, $129 once sleep. Gain, 200 hours year. Mental clarity, priceless. And get this, the global sleep tech industry, now worth over $18.6 billion in 2025. Expected to hit $40 billion by 2030. This isn't a trend. It's a revolution. And you're early. That matters. Because soon, everyone will have these. They'll be built into walls, mirrors, wearables, even beds. But right now, you can lead. You can own your morning, command your brain, and feel the difference within days. Ask yourself, what could you do with just one perfect morning? What about 365? That's power. That's peace. That's possible. And it starts tonight. Want something wild? Let's talk world records. The longest a human has gone without sleep? 11 days, 264 hours. Randy Gardner, high school student. 1964. No drugs, no caffeine, just willpower. By day 3, he hallucinated. By day 6, he couldn't form full sentences. By day 10, he forgot his own name. No permanent damage, but it scared scientists. They've never let anyone try again. Ever. Now contrast that with deep rest, the opposite end. Did you know? Monks trained in tummo meditation can slow their heart rate so much that they mimic sleep. Awake, yet fully resting. Some lower body temperature by up to 17 degrees. Just with breath, just with control. And guess what? Smart alarms study that. Not monks, but the patterns, the physiology, the stillness. It's all data now. Sleep isn't spiritual fluff. It's measurable performance. And here's where it gets spooky. In 2023, Scientists at MIT developed a headband that influences dreams. No joke. It's called Dormio. It detects when you're entering hypnagogia, the state between awake and asleep, then inserts audio cues to direct the theme of your dream. Want to dream about success? Or your childhood home? Or flying? That's real now. That's here. We're literally entering the age of programmable dreams. Let that sink in. Your brain custom-coded, while unconscious. Imagine what comes next. And don't think it's far off. By 2030, experts predict dream-enhancing supplements, sleep-controlled advertising, yes, it's being tested, neural devices that trigger lucid dreams on demand, cloud-based sleep reports, AI therapists that monitor your night terrors in real time. Scary? Maybe. But powerful? Absolutely. Because sleep isn't just recovery. It's storage. It's healing. It's memory reorganization. It's who you are becoming. Let me say that again. You don't sleep to rest. You sleep to become sharper, faster, kinder, wiser. And every day you wake wrong, you sabotage that quietly. Every morning. Let's talk dreams. Ever notice your best ideas come after rest? That's because of theta brainwaves. They're strongest just before you wake, the brain's most creative moment. And traditional alarms destroy them. Yank you out. Erase the genius. Gone. But a smart alarm, it waits. Lets your brain finish the thought. Lets the idea breathe. Then wakes you gently. Right on cue. Imagine the inventions lost to bad alarms. Books never written. The symphonies forgotten. The solutions missed. All because the brain was jolted instead of guided. This isn't science fiction. It's now. And you? You're here. On the front row. Because this isn't about alarms. It's about evolution. Human 2.0 starts with a smarter sleep. Big alarm. Yes, that's a thing. A $4.2 billion global industry. Selling you devices that haven't evolved since the 1970s. Do they know better? Yes. Do they change it? No. Because your exhaustion is profitable. Tired people? Buy more. Eat worse. Scroll endlessly. Click impulsively. Get sick more often. And that means money. Lots of it. More meds. More caffeine. More fast food. More screen time. And guess what? Most of the alarm brands you trust are owned by parent corporations that invest in those same industries. It's a cycle. A trap. And it's working. Ever noticed how hotel alarm clocks are still the worst? Ever wondered why schools still start at 7:30 a.m., even though science proves teenagers need more sleep? It's not convenience. It's conditioning. And here's where it gets worse. The FDA doesn't regulate sleep tech the same way it regulates medications. Why? Because it's not classified as a medical device, even if it affects your heart rate, your brain waves, your hormones. So companies can sell cheap plastic junk with fake science and zero accountability. They can claim sleep-optimized, biosynced, smart AI, even if it's just a noisy box with a speaker. And they do, every day. But you don't have to fall for it, because now, there are brands breaking away, using real labs, real engineers, and real science. They're not in big box stores. They're not on late-night infomercials. You won't see them in airports. But they work. And once you try one, you feel it. Here's one you probably missed. Cove Neurotech, 490 worn behind the ear. It uses gentle vibrations to reduce stress and improve deep sleep. Backed by Harvard studies. Or this Sense AI, 1495 neurofeedback headset. Tracks brainwaves, puts your mind in flow state before bed. Too expensive? Maybe. But what's the cost of a year of burnout? Now look, we're not saying everyone needs a $2,500 headset, but we are saying this. Stop trusting plastic noise machines to run your brain. Sleep is sacred. Sleep is software. And the hardware matters. Want one more truth? Most alarm sounds are psychologically aggressive. They were designed in the 60s to jolt factory workers awake, not help humans thrive. Just wake you up fast. Even if your heart spikes, even if your cortisol dumps. Long term, that creates chronic stress response. Every single morning. And the worst part? You get used to it. Not better. Just numb. But inside, your body still reacts. Still suffers. Meanwhile, smart alarms use frequencies tuned to your parasympathetic nervous system. The rest and digest mode. The healing mode. Not just wake you, but calm you into the day. Peaceful. Restored. Whole. This isn't soft talk. It's biology. Want proof? Stanford's sleep lab found that waking up to gentle tones improved test scores by 17% in teens after just 1 week. Imagine what that could do for your work, your relationships, your focus, all from changing how you wake up. Sounds small? It's not. It's everything. Because how you start sets the tone for your hour, your day, your week, your life. And every second you wait to change it is a second you lose. Did you know waking up at the wrong time can lower your IQ by 15 points, the same as staying awake for 24 hours? The morning coffee you love? It actually blocks adenosine, not removes it. You're still tired, just tricked. Your brain has a self-cleaning system called the glymphatic system. It only activates during deep sleep. With that window, toxins stay behind. NASA discovered astronauts lose over 60% of sleep quality in space. So they engineered lighting to match circadian rhythm. Now smart alarms are copying it. 83% of Americans sleep next to their phone. But screen exposure just 10 minutes before bed delays melatonin by 90 minutes. The average snooze button hit lasts 9 minutes. Most people hit it 3 times. That's 27 minutes of broken sleep. Useless. Worse than skipping it. The inventor of the snooze button regretted it publicly. Said it messed up generations of mornings. Sleep controls your DNA expression. Miss one night? Over 700 genes are disrupted. The longest humans can go without REM sleep? About 3 days. Then you hallucinate. Then your brain crashes. Tibetan monks can enter lucid dream states at will. Their brain waves are off the chart unique. And scientists are using that data to train neural nets to replicate it in devices. REM sleep is when trauma is processed. That's why PTSD sufferers often wake up before REM ends. That's not just bad luck. It's biological defense. Smart alarms now play theta range audio to help you re-enter dreams and finish them if you're interrupted. Waking up to a jarring alarm spikes cortisol by 50% in 2 seconds. Chronic exposure mimics panic disorder. But tonal alarms tuned to 528 Hz linked to reduced stress and improved memory recall. Sleep-deprived people spend 16% more on online shopping within 24 hours. Sleep affects your wallet too. Want to boost your immune system by 200%? Just get 7.5 hours of uninterrupted sleep for 1 week. That's it. Harvard found that sleep boosts memory retention by 35% if learning is followed by REM sleep. So yes, sleep makes you smarter. Literally. The most dangerous hour to drive? 7 to 8 a.m. Drowsy driving causes more accidents than drunk driving. Each year, 100,000 plus crashes are caused by people who thought they were just a little tired. Let's stop thinking about sleep as just sleep. It's not downtime. It's not just a break. It's the operating system reboot for your entire body. Your heart slows. Your brain rewires. Your muscles repair. Your hormones recalibrate. Your immune system activates. You don't just rest, you regenerate. Like a factory at night turning chaos into order. But here's the scary part. Most people never go deep enough. They're stuck in stage 1 and 2. Never reach deep delta. Never hit REM. And they don't even know it. They just wake up tired. Blame stress. Blame age. Blame their mattress. But it's not that. It's the moment you wake up. That 10-second window between dream and demand. That's where it starts. That's where everything shifts. And here's what's coming. By 2027, your bed will become your doctor. No joke. Smart fibers in sheets will track hydration, detect illness. Call your physician before you even feel sick. Pillows will measure brain waves. Trigger guided meditation if anxiety spikes in your sleep. Mattress pads will regulate temperature based on REM cycles. AI will cross-reference your sleep with your calendar, your menstrual cycle, even your genetics. This isn't the future. This is the very near future. It already started in labs at Stanford, at MIT, at Samsung's digital wellness division. Yes, they have one. The question is, will you be ready? Still stuck hitting snooze on a machine built in the 80s? This is the biggest lie, that sleep is passive, that it just happens. Wrong. Sleep is a skill, a tool, a daily opportunity to rewrite your mental state, to become better, without effort. And now, you don't have to guess. You have tools. Real ones. Accessible ones. Like this, the Halo Rise by Amazon 139 no cameras. No wearables. Tracks your breathing with low-energy radar. Auto-adjusts light and wake time. Or this. The Philips Smart Sleep, clinically proven to improve deep sleep. Plays pink noise in your non-REM stages. $4.99 used by pro athletes. And NASA. Or this. The Sleep Cycle app for you to try. Uses your phone's mic to analyze snoring and pinpoint wake timing with surprising accuracy. You don't need thousands. You just need awareness. You need to stop trusting default. Default is failing you. Default is outdated. Default doesn't care. But smart alarms? Smart sleep tech? They don't guess. They don't snooze. They work. And the results are clear. More energy. Sharper focus. Better skin. Better sex. More productivity. More patience. Less inflammation. Less burnout. And over time, a whole new you. Imagine this, you 1 month from now, waking up before the alarm. Smiling. Refreshed. Clear. Confident. Not rushing. Not snapping. Not dreading. Just ready. That version of you isn't a fantasy. It's a decision. So what's it going to be? The beep or the breakthrough? Let me introduce you to some people. Not influencers. Not tech reviewers. Real humans. Just like you. Jasmine, 41. Single mom. Nurse. Works nights. Sleeps during the day. Or tries to. Says she hadn't felt awake in 5 years. Her words. She bought a smart alarm on a whim. A clearance model. 79. Within 10 days, her migraines dropped. Her mood stabilized. Her son noticed first. Said, "Mom, you don't yell in the morning anymore." She cried. Not from the device. From the peace. Arun, 24. Software engineer. Lives in Bangalore. Code. Stress. Code. Coffee. Code. Was sleeping 4 hours max. Thought he was optimizing. Thought burnout was normal. One night he passed out. Hit his head. In the bathroom. While brushing his teeth. He woke up in a hospital. Dehydrated. Sleep deprived. Running on empty. Now, he uses a smart alarm with HRV tracking. It shuts down his notifications at 11 p.m. Gently wakes him at the edge of REM. He says, "I write better code in 6 hours of sleep than I ever did in 12. Marcus, 57. Retired firefighter. PTSD. Frequent night terrors. Would jolt awake, dripping sweat. Heart racing. He thought nothing could help. Then his therapist recommended a smart alarm that syncs with his breathing and plays low-frequency tones before waking. He hasn't had a terror in 17 days. First time in 12 years. He says, "I still wake up tired sometimes. I don't wake up scared anymore." Lena, 16, struggled with focus in school. Kept being labeled lazy. Was actually missing REM sleep every single night. Her smart alarm caught irregular sleep rhythms her doctor missed. Now, she's on a plan. She wakes up smiling. Her GPA went from 2.4 to 3.8 in 1 semester. David and Rhea, new parents. No sleep. No peace. Constant fatigue. Fighting daily. Their pediatrician told them about a smart alarm that adapts to both parents' rhythms. It finds the optimal time to wake either of them before the baby cries. Now, they're still tired, but they're not broken. And that's everything. You see, this isn't just about tech, or sleep, or gadgets. It's about life. It's about energy, presence, love, health, joy. All the things you miss when you wake up wrong. And the worst part? You never knew. You just thought that's how mornings feel. But they're not supposed to feel like that. You're not supposed to hit snooze. You're not supposed to need 3 coffees. You're not supposed to crash by noon. You're not supposed to dread your alarm. That's not normal. It's broken. But you're here. You're learning. You're ready. And if you've made it this far, you already feel the shift. Because awareness is already working. You're not just waking up. You're waking up to the truth. What if you could choose your dreams? Not hope. Not imagine. But choose. It sounds insane, but it's not. Because the tech already exists. In research labs. In startups. In military programs. And soon it'll be in your bedroom. In 2024, a team at MIT's Dream Lab built a prototype called Dormio. We've mentioned it before. But here's what they didn't say. Dormio doesn't just track your dreams. It plants suggestions, themes, ideas. You hear a voice just as you drift into hypnagogia. That fragile twilight between awake and asleep. And that voice can steer the dream. It's like lucid dreaming but programmed with intent. They tested it. Asked participants to dream about trees. 91% of them did. Not once, but repeatedly. Now imagine you dream about success, solutions, confidence, clarity, over and over, night after night. What happens to your subconscious? You train it, just like a muscle, while sleeping. And that's just the beginning. Neuralink, yes, Elon's company, has already implanted chips in humans. It's not sci-fi anymore. The first applications are for mobility, but the roadmap includes memory restoration, cognitive syncing, and yes, sleep optimization at the neural level. Imagine an AI that watches your sleep not with a camera but from inside your brain, gently stimulating neurons to enhance memory retention, to repair trauma, to accelerate healing. Too far-fetched? Not really. In France, scientists used TCS transcranial alternating current stimulation to enhance slow-wave sleep. They boosted memory scores by 37% after just 2 nights. No pills, no noise, just timed microcurrents to the brain. Sleep becomes a training session for your mind, for your health, for your future. And that's not even the wildest part. Dream therapy. It's coming. Psychologists are already exploring AI-guided dream characters to help patients confront fears, solve inner conflict, practice conversations, process loss. Like virtual therapy. Inside your dreams. Guided. Controlled. Healing. Some experts call it the sleep verse. An entire mental world you enter each night shaped with code. You sleep. You heal. You grow. And when you wake, you bring back real benefits. Real clarity. Real growth. But here's the punch. None of this works if you're still waking up wrong. You can't program dreams if you're yanked out by a screaming beep. You can't enhance neuroplasticity if you miss your REM window. You can't access the future if you're stuck in the past. You need sleep tech that's ready for this world. Not the world of 1975, because the future is coming. And it's coming at night. Will you sleep through it or lead it? Because this isn't just about sleep. It's about control of your brain, your life, your evolution. You were never meant to just wake up. You were meant to rise, rebooted, refined, ready. And it starts with one decision. Tonight. You've made it. You've seen what most never see, heard what most ignore, felt the weight of every lost morning, and glimpsed the power of what's possible. So let's slow down. Let's breathe. Ask yourself, how do you wake up? Be honest. Is it rushed? Jarring? Chaotic? Numb? Or is it clear? Purposeful? Peaceful? Because the way you wake shapes the way you live. And every single day you have a chance to change it. No gimmicks, no miracles, just awareness, action, and the right tools. You now know sleep is not passive. Smart alarms are real. AI can enhance REM. Light and sound shape biology. Dreams are programmable. Deep sleep heals the body. Bad wake-up timing ruins your brain. And still, most people will scroll past. We'll laugh it off. We'll keep waking up the old way, but not you. You're still here. You're curious. You're awake. In more ways than one, you have a decision to make. Keep living like the average or sleep like the elite. Keep letting your alarm control your life, or choose to control it yourself. Let this be the moment. The one where you take back your morning. Where you stop trusting noise and start trusting intelligence. Your biology already knows what to do. You just need to listen, to sync, to align. And it starts with one upgrade, one vice, one morning done right. So here's what to do. Explore the best smart alarm options. Learn your sleep cycle. Try a sleep tracking app. Set your environment. Take sleep seriously. Because this is your life. This is your mind. This is your future. Sleep is not what you lose time to. It's what you gain everything from. Time, energy, focus, peace, clarity, power. It's all waiting inside your next perfect morning. So rise. Not because a sound told you to, but because your body said it's time. And when that happens, you don't just wake up. You become unstoppable. For more insights and updates, make sure to subscribe to our channel. Don't forget to like, comment, and share your experiences. Let us know what's your morning ritual. Thank you for joining us today. The future of waking up starts with you.